again. What's the trouble?
Oh, his wheel's hot on us.
Oh.
Ah, sure. You getting tired, Andy? It's been a long ride. I'm getting tired, all right. Not from the ride. I'm getting tired of waiting to see my dad. Are you going to see your dad? No, I'm going to visit my uncle. He's the marshal in Miles City.
I've never ridden in this stage without it breaks down.
Me neither.
Wish you'd hurry up and fix that wheel.
Hello, Bill. Hello, Hank. Hello, Bert. Hello. What you celebrating, Bert? Cattle nothing. Bert's boy's coming home. I didn't know he was married. Yeah. Big boy now. 11. I ain't seen him in 2 years. Is the stage on time?
Well, it should be.
Got time for another drink?
Wait a minute, Bert. I know you're happy because the kid's coming home, but don't let him see you.
Go ahead and say it. Drunk.
That's it. Drunk.
All right. I'll kill time and Larkin.
All right. You know, I never seen Bert so happy in all my life.
One more won't hurt, will it?
Yeah. All right. Just one.
Just one.
To the kid.
Bert, back again. Yep, back again. What are you going to have, Bill?
I'll have mine straight.
Okay. Go ahead. After you. To the kid, huh?
Well, now. Quick now, yeah?
Feeling lucky, Bert?
This is my lucky day. My kid's coming home. Cut the cards with you, Larson, and take a little cash away from you.
Suits me.
Count me out.
Me too. How much do you want to cut for, Bert?
Oh, make it 100.
Go on.
That's an unlucky card, Bert. Pay up and let's go.
Will it be long now?
You'll be home in no time.
I'll bet my dad won't know me. I'm grown up now. Well, I'm almost a man.
Of course you are.
All right, let's go. She's fixed. Hey!
want to cut for this time, Bert?
Make it 300.
Go ahead. Ain't superstitious, are you?
No. Only it's funny that you should draw that same card 3 times in a row.
That's 700 you owe me. Got cash?
No. But I'll give you my signature. Oh, I'm good for it, ain't I?
Sure. Come on in the office.
Someone on the stage, Marshal?
Yeah, my new housekeeper.
Yeah?
Yeah. But you wouldn't like her. Oh, she's old. Well, it changes do. Right now.
Oh, Gabby.
Yeah.
Burke wants to sign for some dough. Toss me a blank. Here you are, Bert. Sign right there. That's the idea. I thought you said this was your lucky day.
Sure. Still is. My kid will be here in a minute.
Lucky?
Unlucky. 700 out. I gave him my IOU.
There's a safe, boy.
Bill, I forgot to fill in the amount for that IOU.
Wait till the kid gets in.
Say, Larson, I forgot to fill in that IOU I gave you. Give it to me.
You're drunk, Burke.
Well, drunk or sober, I forgot to fill it in. Now give it to me.
Take it in.
Give it to me so I can get out there and meet my kid.
Hey, how are you? I'll be right along, Hello, Molly.
Hello,
Well, glad to see you. Well, my new housekeeper, Mr. Denton, my niece, Molly.
How do you do?
How do you do? Well,
Get away from me, Burke.
Hold on, Larson. You can't get away with it. Give it to me.
Oh, that came from Larson. Well, what's going on here? Hey, wait right here, Molly. What happened, Larson?
Burke was drunk. We had words. He went for his gun, and I beat him to it.
You'd better not come in, Sonny.
But I want to find my father.
But you'd better stay here.
I'm Bill. Your father's pal. Let me have that. Take care of that for me. I'm going to take you home. Come on, son.
Burke never knew what did him.
His father? Dead?
He was waiting for the kid when it happened.
Do you mean I won't see my... That's my dad.
It was. It's yours now.
You'd better get the kid away. They're bringing Burke out now. Come on, honey.
Maybe Larson was waiting for just such a break.
Yeah, who knows? It happened so quick. Ah, he never had a chance.
We never had a chance.
You're the witness, Gary. Sign here.
It's a joke. Witnessing a dead man's signature.
Sure, and the joke's on Burke.
The joke's been on you, Larson. If I didn't know how to set this deal up, all legal and proper. And my name, cinches it.
You're easy with your signature, Gabby. And you're too darn loose with your tongue. If you're not careful, it'll get you in trouble. You wouldn't want to follow Burke, would you?
Can't you take a joke?
Sure, I know. We're both in on this.
Sure.
Marshal, I want to ask your advice. Burke's been gone about 6 months now, ain't he?
Married 7 months ago yesterday.
Yeah. It's on account of Burke's kid that I've held up speaking to you about this.
What are you going to do about it?
That's it.
Well, it looks like we've got company.
Yeah.
Well, if you two men aren't the worst housekeepers.
Yeah. I just said to Bill last night he ought to make some kind of deal with you, so you could stay here all the time. Sure, there's a sky pilot over at Twin Forks.
Say, would you mind going out and putting up the horses and closing the stable door?
Sure.
I know you think that I put him up to saying that.
Saying what?
Well, about you coming over here and me getting the sky pilot. Well, you know what I mean.
Well, Nanny, looks like we're going to have a woman in the house.
You think?
I didn't aim to have the kid do my proposing for me. But you see, he does know what I've been thinking. And I was thinking that you might consider, how'd you like to be a mother?
What? Now, was that a nice thing to do?
I mean, to the kid. No, to Andy.
Oh. Well, you get your story straight and tell it to me again.
Yes.
I don't think we'll need you boys, so stay here. I don't know just how to tell you, Bill, but Larson here has a claim on the ranch. I don't believe it. Burke told me that the place is free and clear for the boy when he grew up. Let me have that. It's
Burke's signature, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Burke's signature, all right.
This is the kid's home. And if you take it away, he'll have no place to go.
I'm not worrying about that.
It's his, Bill. You and the kid will have to move out. Give me a chance to pay Burke's debt.
Bert don't owe me nothing now.
No? How about his IOU?
I owe you.
Yes. The one he told me he gave you the day that he died.
Why, Burke was drunk that day and didn't know what he was doing. And now it looks as though he didn't know what he was talking about either.
Maybe he didn't know what he was doing, but I'll guarantee that he knew what he was talking about.
You'll give Larson possession?
Yes.
What's wrong?
Yeah. It's moving day. For the kid. And me.
What does Bill mean?
Larson's taken over the place.
Oh. Well, I don't see why we have to leave the ranch.
The marshal says it's the law, kid.
It's too bad that Burke wasn't quicker on the draw.
Yeah.
You bought an expensive ranch.
It's all paid for.
That's what you think. Come on, kid.
Where are we going, Bill?
We're going into business.
What kind of business?
Collecting.
Collecting what?
Cash.
Everybody line up against that coach. Now you, with the brown shirt on and the black hat, step forward. You on the end. Now take that wallet out of your pocket and drop it on the road.
All right.
Now get back in that stage. And get going. And keep going.
Collections.
What's all the excitement? Turned if I know. Oh. What's wrong, Marshal?
Stage held up again.
You hear that? Getting to be a habit.
And he stopped the stage in the same place, in the same way.
It's always the same. Can a man get any protection in this town?
Let's get this straight, Larson. You say he stopped the stage in the same place. Same place.
Hey, Bill, you did me a dirty trick. What'd you run away from me for? And what were you doing up by the stage road? I've been looking everywhere for you.
No, you haven't. We've been together. And you didn't see me anywhere near the stage road. Understand?
Yeah, but I did see you. Oh.
You rat. Haven't you got any fight in you?
What do you want me to do? How much was he carrying of yours this time?
15,000.
Ain't he the darndest liar?
Who called who a liar?
Can a fella think out loud? I was just thinking. $15,000 is a lot of money to lose, Larson. You know, I've always been interested in Burke's kid and the ranch. And I was just thinking I might know of someone that might buy, if the price is right.
If your friend happens to have 35,000 in cold cash, bring him around.
You mean you'll talk business?
Yes, I'll talk business.
Fine.
Come on, Mary Jane. Your grandma's waiting for you, so come right along.
Yes, Grandpa.
Your story sounds all right, Gabby.
Listen to me, Marshal. I'm through playing banker to this bandit, and I'm serving notice on you now that I'm taking my own men and picking up this outlaw's trail. And we're not coming back without him.
Wait a minute, Larson. Nobody takes the law into their own hands while I'm marshal.
Yeah?
Now, you listen to me.
I have listened to you, and I haven't changed my mind a bit.
Larson, you know, I think we can get together.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'll be seeing you. Don't lay your hands on that boy.
What do you mean?
He's Burke's boy, ain't he?
Nice boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Getting near closing time.
move out of Burke's ranch.
What do you mean, we?
You and me, Larson. You said we were both in on the deal.
Tighten the cinch on your jaw, Gabby. This is no place for that kind of talk.
I wouldn't do this for anyone but you, kid. Good night.
Bill!
How about it? Good day, Larson.
I'll say so.
There you are. I'm counting up.
Okay, boss.
Give me a shot, will you, Bill?
Why, what? Why, what?
Is Larson in? Sure. Inside checking up. Mm-hmm. Let's have a cigar. Sure.
Larson, I want to talk to you.
I haven't time now.
Oh, yes, you have. We can talk in here.
Well. You can't get away with this with me. I've got business outside.
And I've got business in here, Larson. You want to make a deal?
What kind of a deal?
You said you wanted $35,000 for Burke's Ranch, didn't you?
Yeah?
Well, I'm here to buy. Get out Burke's deed.
I'm not doing any business tonight. Come back in the morning. I'm going out of here.
You know this gun, Larson?
I never saw it before.
You're right. You never saw it before. It's Burke's gun. The gun he didn't have a chance to use. Sit down.
I wonder.
Take a good look at it. If we don't close the deal tonight, it'll be the last thing you'll ever see.
I'm busy counting up.
Who is it?
It's me.
I'll be with you in a minute, Marshal.
Oh.
You have the brains, Larson. Here's your money. Now give me that deed that Burke made out to you.
You know, I didn't quite figure your play at first. I didn't think that you meant business.
No?
Deeded back to Andy Burke, the kid. But you're still $10 shy, Denton.
Yeah? There's 20. Keep the change.
Oh, so it was you that stuck me up. And this money came from the same place as this $20 bill.
You're right. You stole Burke's ranch. I stole your money. We're even now.
You win, Denton.
If you're smart, Larson, you won't follow me. I'm still toting Burke's gun. Good night. Good evening, Marshal.
Stop that man.
Bill!
Larson!
Oh, kid! Kid! Why did you come?
You're robbing me.
No, come on. Well, it's a shame you had to hit that boy, but I guess you couldn't help it. See how I was losing my ranks.
hurt. He took the shot they aimed at me.
What have you done?
I thought I was doing the right thing. I guess I was wrong.
Oh, Bill. Oh.
I got his ranch back. What good will it do him now?
Ah, we're on the wrong trail.
Does anybody know Denton's hangout?
No, but he liked that kid too much to take any chance on his life.
That's right. I think I know where we can find him.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Well, then come on. Let's get started.
Bill.
I've told you the truth. I wasn't trying to steal. I was trying to even things up for the kid.
I believe in you, Bill. But go, please. If they find you here, they'll... Oh, you know.
Yeah, that's it. I know they wouldn't give me a break. But I wouldn't leave the kid.
But you're not doing him any good by staying here. Please go, Bill. I'll get a doctor.
Well, there's his horse. I guess my hunch was right.
Yeah.
Bob, get him. Get Denton and don't let anyone take him away from you. Hey, go get a doctor quick. I'll get him.
It strikes me, Marshal, that you don't care whether they catch Denton or not.
Maybe you're right.
Will he pull through?
It's hard to say. He keeps calling for Bill. If Bill can be found, he'll pull through.
Bill.
Andy. This is Molly. Do you hear me, Andy? Molly. Tell me where you live. You and Bill.
Oh, no. We live in the old ranger's shack. Oh, Bill. Why don't you come to me?
There, Andy. I'll get him.
Oh, Bill.
Where are you going?
Uncle Jack, you've got to give that kid a break. He wants Bill, and I know where to find him.
If Denton comes back, I'll take him.
Oh, I see. A toss-up. The kid's life or Denton. Well, I'll put it up to him.
We're combing the country for him, and it's only a question of time until we get him.
You couldn't find him in 100 years.
Oh, Bill. I need you, Bill.
If Bill Denton comes back for that kid, I'll give him a break. You go ahead. I'll stay here.
I'm staying on Bill Denton's trail if it takes all summer.
You can. This trail is getting too hot. I'm quitting.
Nobody quits.
It's all right to run errands for you, Larson. But it's another thing going around begging to be shot.
That's what you're doing when you talk about quitting me.
Can't you take a joke?
Look.
Where do you suppose he's going?
The kid must be worse.
Maybe he's...
If the kid is worse, I've got a hunch. Come on.
Why, Molly.
Bill, Larson's looking for you.
Yeah? So's the marshal.
The kid cried all night for you. He wants you. He needs you, too. Will you go to him?
Come on.
My hunch was right.
Come on.
We don't have to trail him. He's going to the kid. To the marshal.
If Bill Denton comes back, he's a fool.
Maybe. You gather up the boys and bring them here. If he does come back, I don't intend to let anyone take him away from us.
You mean Larson?
I mean Larson.
He's resting. If you want me, I'll be in the other room.
Hello, partner.
Hello, Bill. I knew you'd come for me. Where've you been? Collecting?
We're all through collecting.
Let's go home, Bill.
Sure. To your home. Your father's home. With your dog and pony.
Sure, and we're going together, Bill. You're going too.
Now just lie still while I fix things for you and me to go home.
You're coming back, ain't you?
Sure, he'll be back. Let's have it, Bill. His father's. So long, partner.
Come on, Bill. I'll be waiting.
Marshal, we want Bill Denton.
You can't have him, Larson.
We're taking him, Marshal.
You gave me one break, Marshal. Will you give me another?
This gone too far, Larson.
Count me out.
If you take one step, Larson, I'm shooting.
It's your last chance, Marshal. Do you give him up, or do we take him? We take him.
Nobody ain't taking anybody, Larson. Stay where you are.
Did not tell you, Larson. They're going to get us.
Why, you rat.
Oh!
Stop, Larson! I'll get him.
Get him up there.
Why, Uncle,
You stay here, Molly. This ain't no picnic.
do something.
Well, I ain't got a thing on Larson. I'm just hoping the right man will win.
Put that gun in your holster, Larson. Now turn around and look at me.
You wouldn't shoot me in cold blood, would you?
That's Burke's gun. I'm giving you the break that Burke never got. Reach for it, Larson. Reach for it. Reach for it, Larson. Why don't you reach for it, Larson?
You win, Denton.
I'm sorry. I knew that rock was there. And I figured he'd draw if he thought he had me cold decked.
Bill! Hey, Bill!
Oh, boy.
What's all the shooting about?
Come on, Marshal.
Ah, shucks. We ain't going nowhere.
Hey, Marshal,
Yeah?
I see Bill's collecting again.
Well, you know, I'm going to have to speak to Bill about that.